there we have the Dog Street Cemetery, where they say it was established around the 1840s and that headstones go missing all the time. Now, over there in that cemetery, they say that there's this girl, Jane, or Missouri Jane as the ghost hunters were referring to her as, but they say that she wanders the park, specifically kind of near the restaurants in the entrance areas over there.
No, see, I thought the little girl's name was Sarah, from what I read.
No. They
a different one?
They did a whole entire show on ghost hunters about Missouri Jane, and then there's a tombstone over there with the name Jane on it. So that was who they were looking for in the restaurant. That's the girl that supposedly haunts the restaurant. I don't know who Sarah is, but we will dive into that later. So
yeah, definitely.
Stay tuned, because that is an interesting one, and I just didn't want to spoil it for you guys. The Beast Station, where there's infamous hauntings. The Beast crews over the years have talked about some of the things that happen here after dark. They talk about hearing noises or seeing things on the platform. And we're here investigating right now. We're here checking it out. We're here going over the history of that, because that's super interesting to us. We love the ghost stories around parks, and the Beast is a great night ride in general, so adding a haunting lore to it just makes that so much cooler to me.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm excited. You're going to keep my eyes open.
Yeah, so we'll be back with a little more information about this later. I know we kind of just left you on a cliffhanger there, but we'll be right back after this night ride. So, we just had another night ride on the Beast. Did you see anything while we were riding?
I did not see anything, but I was on the left side of the cart, and I didn't see much going on that side.
Yeah, so when we were passing the helixes, I was looking for red eyes, and I was convincing myself I was going to see red eyes. But while we were going through by the helixes on the brake run there, where like that dirt road goes underneath the lift hill and the brake run,
yeah,
I seen something move off in the distance, and it was nothing there. Like, no lights, not a car, not a golf cart, nothing at all. And it kind of shocked me, because I was looking for red eyes and just kind of joking around with this haunt thing, but I seen something move back there, and now I'm a little curious if any of the old Beast crew, anybody at Kings Island that works here, or any of the people here after hours have seen something like that, because it looked like it just bolted out, and it was a little creepy. So we are heading near the Eiffel Tower looming in the distance there, where they say Tower Johnny is still haunting it to this day. Now, we're going to go see if we can see anything on the SLS camera up there. We're going to go see if we can hear anything while we're up there, try to confirm if it's true or not. But as the story goes, back in, I believe, 1983, it was grad night here at Kings Island, and this Johnny guy got a little drunk and was trying to impress his friends, and decided to climb out on the elevator to kind of scare them, and ended up slipping and falling to his death. Now, we've seen a few reports that it says that he was cut up by the chains, and then there's other ones that say he was killed by the counterweight, but it's likely that he just fell to his death.
Right.
So we're going to be here investigating. We are over here in the graveyard at Kings Island looking at the former attractions and rides, and we're checking the SLS camera to see if we can find anything. There's something popping up in the corner there. Ooh.
I see it. Do you see the movement?
Yeah, we saw the movement. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There was something in there.
Yep.
Obviously backlash stunt coaster too, but
Yeah.
wonder if we can find anything else on this SLS. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. We're over here on the platform exit of the racer, and we're gonna check on our SLS cam and see if we can see the boy getting too close to the tracks or not that everybody says they see. As you can hear at distance, there's screams going on. It obviously looks wonderful up here, but we're gonna be right back with this SLS. So we're over here at the racer still, and we have the SLS camera going on. We're trying to see if we can see, kind of wander it around the tracks a little bit and see if there's anybody over by the track.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, there was something popped up. See if you can get over there a little more by the tracks here. Popping up in this SLS.
I haven't seen anything pop up yet.
We're still over here by the racer trying to find more anomalies on this SLS camera here. Not seeing anything popping up. We did have one little pop-up earlier down by the tracks, and it was very interesting. Oh, there was one over there in the corner. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh. So that's about as much as we can get for you guys here. We're not 100% sure if it's truly out here or not, but we're doing our investigative work, and stay tuned. Let us know in the comments if you've had an experience with the Racer Boy, if you've ever seen it, if you've ever had a scare over here, been spooked over here, let us know. So now we have...
Is that a storm view?
That's
Is
interesting.
that what happened?
Is there a boy here? Figure. Where?
Welcome.
Do you hang out around the racer? Did you die at... Oh, secret. Did you die at Coney Island on the Shooting Star? Focus on what?
We are focusing on
We are
fun.
having tons of fun. Were you a daughter?
Yes, that's my son.
Yeah. This is very interesting. So, are you confirming that you did die here? Let us know. You want me to take a picture and try to see you in it? This is very intriguing talk we're catching here, guys. We are over here by Viking Fury, where 3 people did die, unfortunately, at this area, and we are running the SLS camera to see if we could see anything going on over the water, if there's any anomalies still hanging around. 3 people you said were electrocuted over here, and how did that happen exactly?
It was a friend. A guy put his hand in the water and he electrocuted. He fell in and his buddy went to save him. And the same thing happened to him, and a worker went in to save him as well. They also say that a lady fell from her restraints on, I can't remember the name of the ride, but she was looking to see what was going on, and she wiggled out too much and fell out and died as well. So there was 4. It's called Black Sunday.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, now that's really unfortunate, and we never want to hear about any of those events at a park, but we would love to find some SLS anomalies. Now we're going to run some tests to see if we could talk to the ghost box. So, go ahead and...
I got it going.
What questions should we ask at this time? So,
he says reply.
Reply?
Yeah.
Well, how did you guys die?
How many of you are here right now?
Do you guys still roam, or are you free?
We heard 3 of you passed away here. Electrocuted.
Do you guys know Tower Johnny or the Racer Boy?
Or the little girl in blue in the parking lot?
Seems as though the Racer Boy was a little more vocal with talking to us. Are you guys scared to talk to us? Yeah, so we're not getting much action over here by the Viking Fury, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this place is not too haunted and these spirits are not still wandering around here, but I'm sure this is just because it's a busy night. If we were here on a dark, quiet night, who knows? We are here at the Eiffel Tower, and we were going to do some investigating for Tower Johnny and let you guys in on some backstory on Tower Johnny and kind of explain what's going on here. Hopefully we can find something, so stay tuned.
You see it just under the third wheel of Ferris wheel, which is like roughly 1,083 feet. So you guys are going to turn 265 foot, so the highest observation platform here in the park. And while you guys are up there, there's just a few rules. There's no eating, drinking, smoking, vaping, or running in Ohio State law.
We are up on the Eiffel Tower now. What is some of the backstory with Tower Johnny? It was a graduation night here. He got a little drunk. He was trying to scare some of his friends going up the elevator and apparently had fallen to his death. Now, people say the counterweights may have crushed him. Others say that the cables may have ripped him up. But we are here to try and investigate and talk to him maybe, or catch some SLS camera. We are still up here on the platform. We are going to try to communicate with Tower Johnny. So give us 1 minute to calibrate our ghost speaker box.
There we go.
We are going to try. So, is there anybody up here?
Tower Johnny, are you around here? We're just curious.
Let's take it over here a little bit more. See if we can find...
Died. Energy. Nancy? Arrival. A flight.
Who died here?
That's crazy.
We still have the ghost box going, and we are trying to... Let's go around a little more over here.
Way confused.
Did you fall?
When I start walking, then you
Tell me if you fell.
burn.
Oh no.
You gotta run and burn from what?
So, we had some compelling footage up there speaking to Tower Johnny, but we were not able to make out any SLSs. again, we're here at a busy time, so doing all this ghost hunting while all these people are around is a little more difficult, but it's still interesting to see all the words that popped up. Died over at the Racer Boy. That one was a little interesting too. Yeah, there's some very interesting ones in there. So stay tuned, because we're gonna make it over down to International Street here and probably talk about the Ghost Hunters episode and Missouri Jane and see what they got right and wrong about that. Stay tuned. So it's said that Jane likes to mess with the guests at the front gate here. Over there at admissions and when you're coming in, and also the canyon, they say they have rocks or poltergeist activity in their view towers. They say every once in a while they'll hear rocks hitting them, and after hours they'll hear little noises back there. So that's pretty interesting. I know the Ghost Hunters did a little thing and they communicated twice, and they made it seem like that was all the evidence they needed and skipped over a lot of other things. So we wanted to kind of give you a history on all the things that have happened to the park, whether it be actual events or some of the ones that are speculations, you know, like Racer Boy. We don't actually know this one, but there's lots of stories about it. And then, you know, Tower Johnny obviously being a tragic accident, and the people by the Viking Fury ship being a tragic accident, electrocuted. And I'm sure I'm missing some other ones, the Jungle Safari guy who got... So there's lots of tragic things that have happened here, but we just wanted to come in and check it out a little bit and see what was going on. Now we are walking over by the canyon area. Now they say they can hear things over there and in the watchtowers. And there's also some other ones talking about the watchtower over there. I forget, it's barely accessible. They talked about, I believe, for the Beast watchtower.
Yep.
I saw something moving by the Beast earlier. I'm not, you know, confirming or denying what it was. It looked crazy, and it was weird, because I was looking for other things and didn't expect it.
Right.
Now, this place is built on Kings Mills, which was, you know, a manufacturing place. It was on both sides of the Little Miami River. And there was a huge keg explosion here, I believe, in the 1840s. Some of them said 1900s, so I'm not sure when. But a lot of people died. It ranged from, 11 to, like, 100 is what I've seen. So we really wanted to get that in and talk about the graveyard over there, because the graveyard is off in the distance.